Good day. We are Group 1 presenting our paper entitled Attitudes Towards and Usage of Grammarly on the Academic Writing Outputs of Social Science Undergraduate Students, a Correlational Study. Grammarly is a familiar application to the education sector, especially with our amounts of writing outputs. It is an AI-driven writing tool that corrects spelling, grammar, punctuations, and more. Today, we look into the students from the Department of Sociology and Behavioral Sciences, specifically their attitudes towards, usage of Grammarly, and their writing satisfaction with major academic outputs as reflected in our research questions. This study is significant as the application is well intertwined with student life. Grammarly is also known for improving writing performance, and this study may serve as a guide towards better AI integration and academic policies. Our study looks into their attitudes towards Grammarly, which encapsulates their perception of the app, their usage of Grammarly, which talks about their interaction with the platform, and lastly, their satisfaction with major academic writing requirements, which is further divided into three domains. Our conceptual framework seeks to check for correlation, for attitudes towards and usage of Grammarly, as well as usage of Grammarly through satisfaction.
Now, this section outlines the methodology used in this study, a quantitative approach using random probabilistic sampling to ensure unbiased participant selection was employed. Data was collected via a survey utilizing validated skills from existing literature. The data underwent rigorous cleaning to ensure reliability, further assessed using the Cronbach alpha tests, which results are placed on your screens. With this technique, two items were dropped. Following this, the mean scores and standard deviations of the responses were analyzed. Then, to identify patterns, a correlation analysis was conducted within the framework of Skinner's operant conditioning theory, connecting the behavioral aspects of Grammarly usage with academic writing outputs. This structured methodology allows for the generation of meaningful insights into the relationship between students' attitude toward Grammarly and its impact on their academic writing.
Now, let's move on to the results. To give context first, let's start with socio-demographic characteristics. So the average age of the students is 20.60, with majority being female, enrolled in behavioral sciences in DLSU. Now, moving on to the descriptives of each variable. So, all variables have high mean scores exceeding 3.67. So, attitude toward Grammarly scored 4.17, while Grammarly usage averaged 4.06. Satisfaction with major academic writing requirements had a mean score of 4.44 in total, with the specific domains, relational reflective writing, scoring the highest 4.50, followed by writing essentials at 4.49, and creative identity at an average score of 4.27. Now, moving on to the meat of the research, the correlational results. So we used the Pearson R test, a parametric test, which showed a highly significant moderate positive relationship between attitude and Grammarly usage, indicating that more favorable attitudes lead to higher usage of Grammarly. Grammarly usage also had a highly significant weak positive correlation with satisfaction in academic writing. Among the domains, relational reflective writing had the strongest result, while writing essentials and creative identity also showed significant weak positive correlations. These results suggest that Grammarly users report higher satisfaction with major academic writing tasks.
Moving into the discussion of the results, starting with attitudes toward Grammarly, which scored 4.17, which is classified as high. This aligns with Grammarly's popularity for supporting students' academic writing goals. Grammarly helps students with tasks like essays and theses, and further studies confirm that over 30% of students find Grammarly valuable for reducing grammar, spelling, and redundancy errors. For usage of Grammarly with a mean of 4.6, which is also high, reflecting the writing intensive nature of programs like behavioral science and sociology, where students engage in frequent research and essay assignments. Supporting studies highlights that liberal arts programs emphasize writing to promote critical thinking. And for writing essential, the mean score of 4.49 indicates a high ability to integrate Grammarly's feedback into writing, where studies found similar results with improved writing among students using Grammarly. It showed a significant 22.4% improvement in writing, with fewer grammatical errors compared to those who did not use the tool. For satisfaction with reflective writing that scored 4.50, which is also high, it indicates strong self assessment and reflection skills among students. This aligns with studies that found that DLSU students excel in coherent, organized writing, and feedback from professors also plays a significant role in making students feel directly engaged in the learning process. For creative identity, the score was 4.27, with students feeling comfortable expressing creativity in academic work. Studies emphasizes that adding individuality to writing strengthens creative identity, which enhances academic satisfaction. And lastly, the total satisfaction with a score of 4.44 suggests that DLSU students are well supported by resources and facilities, leading to quality outputs. Moreover, studies highlight that these resources foster students' technical and creative growth, resulting in high satisfaction with their academic writing environment.
So now, let's discuss the correlational results of our research. So as mentioned, there is a strong link between positive attitudes towards Grammarly and increased usage, which is consistent with broader research. Kelly found that attitudes towards AI predict usage intentions under the technology acceptance model. Furthermore, our results show a correlation between usage and writing satisfaction, and this aligns with self-determination theory, which emphasizes autonomy, relatedness, and competence. So Grammarly fosters competence by helping users produce error-free, well-structured work and autonomy through customizable suggestions. Its real-time feedback boosts confidence and proficiency, reducing errors and enhancing satisfaction, similar to findings in other literature. Moreover, inferential statistics reveal a significant correlation between Grammarly usage and relational reflective writing, with the largest effect size. Grammarly's feedback enhances writing quality and boosts confidence in academic content creation. Relational reflective writing inherently revolves around processing and applying feedback to refine one's work. As a feedback centric tool, Grammarly is uniquely suited to support this exact domain, creating a constructive environment for reflection and growth, which explains its strongest impact in this area. Lastly, there's a weak but significant positive correlation between Grammarly usage and creative identity, suggesting that frequent use slightly enhances students' confidence in expressing uniqueness in academic writing. To support this, Torrance and Galbraith identified two writing demands. First is basics such as grammar and spelling, and second is high levels such as idea generation, which basically is creativity. So Grammarly's grammar correction and word suggestion eased these basic demands, and this enables students to focus more on higher level tasks, which may enhance their overall creative identity.
This study offers practical insights into the role of AI in academia. It highlights how tools like Grammarly, when used effectively, can positively impact students' academic writing and performance, contributing to a broader understanding of AI usage and its benefits as well. So these findings can influence policymaking too, encouraging institutions to adopt pro-student policies that embrace emerging technologies and provide support in a fast-evolving digital landscape. Moreover, this research acts as a stepping stone for future studies, paving the way for broader investigations into AI's role across various academic disciplines and beyond, ultimately fostering a more tech integrated and supportive educational environment.
The paper's theoretical contributions encourage more positive insights towards AI and technology. As students are more satisfied with their writing outputs, we can infer that Grammarly makes a positive impact in their student life. Moreover, this opens for more diverse writing theories as AI becomes better integrated into the education sector. In our paper, we further studied two theories, self-determination and operant conditioning, which highlights the concepts of competence, autonomy, and positive and negative reinforcement.
To summarize our findings, the results show the respondents' attitudes toward Grammarly garnered a verbal interpretation of high with a mean score of 4.17 on a 1 to 5 Likert scale. Similarly, the level of Grammarly usage is also high with a mean score of 4.06, the same with the levels of satisfaction with academic writing with a verbal interpretation of high and an overall mean score of 4.44, which suggests Grammarly significantly supports the writing experience. Moreover, our test for correlation shows a strong positive correlation between attitude and usage. This means that the more positive their attitude, the more likely they are used to use Grammarly. Finally, the results revealed a significant positive correlation between Grammarly usage and satisfaction, especially in writing essentials and reflective writing, while its effect on creative identity is slightly weaker. This highlights how the respondent satisfaction is affected by the usage of Grammarly. To enhance students' academic writing experience, the group aims to recommend integrating Grammarly into the curriculum as a supplementary tool for academic writing. Schools should also establish clear policies on AI usage, ensuring an effective application of grammar checking tools. Additionally, we encourage maximizing Grammarly's features such as real-time feedback and tone suggestions to improve writing quality. Finally, fostering AI and technological literacy among students is important. This equips them with the skills to adapt and thrive in an AI-driven academic environment. These steps will help empower students to write confidently and creatively.
Future research can also explore students from other academic disciplines beside the social sciences. Other writing tools like Pro Writing Aid can also be compared to Grammarly. And lastly, the rise of AI use requires various ethical considerations that can be studied in future research. Thank you for listening to our presentation.